You are turned on to Midwest Outdoors magazine. Since 1967, helping people enjoy the outdoors. Sponsored in part by Rapala Lures, Shakespeare Ugly Stick, America's strongest, most sensitive rod, Northwest Ontario, Canada, Abu Garcia, quality rods and reels for life, Arctic Cat ATVs, share our passion, and Supercharged Scent Killer by Wildlife Research Center, 99%.
This week on Midwest Outdoors, multi-species on Lake of the Woods, we take a look at the upcoming St. Paul Ice Fishing Show and panfish action with the guys from DH Custom Rods. It all starts right here, right now.
Need a hand?
Oh yeah, nice.
Oh, that's a great start there.
Nice.
Awesome. Little red Lindy flyer there, folks. I'm Roger Cormier from Midwest Outdoors, and this is our driver, Tim Hill, Arnesens Rocky Point Resort. And I'm joined by my friend Scott Walsh as well from Ely, Minnesota. And we're back at one of our favorite winter destinations, Arnesens Rocky Point Resort on the south shore of Lake of the Woods. And we're going to have some fish tonight back in the Rock Harbor Lodge, so that one's going to start our bucket here to get our limits. Liberal limits up here in the wintertime. You can fish with 2 lines. We're just getting started. We're going to tell you how to catch some walleyes and saugers on Lake of the Woods through the ice. There's a dead stick. Holy moly.
Wow. What you got?
I don't know. It's either a heck of a walleye or maybe a northern. Wait till you see this, folks.
Oh my goodness.
Now that is what we call a jumbo perch. And those are typical up here at Arnesens. You'll get them later winter like this size and bigger. We're just not expecting to see a lot this early in the winter. So, because you can fish with 2 lines in Minnesota, a lot of anglers like to fish one active presentation and one dead stick presentation. Active presentations will be jigging spoons, jigging wraps, lures that put a lot of either rattle, noise down there, or move a lot of water with vibration and call the fish in. Sometimes the fish will show a preference for eating that active presentation. The other rod, you want to put a dead stick down there. Just a small spoon. I love these little gold banana spoons here on Lake of the Woods. And then you just back hook a minnow, dorsal hook them, and put that within 6 to 10 inches of the bottom and let it wiggle down there. Sometimes those fish will come in on that active presentation but won't hit that spoon. They'll go for the full minnow on the dead stick. 2 different presentations, catch both active and neutral and sometimes even negative fish.
Yeah. He's going.
What do you got there, Scott? I'm thinking you got a big walleye on based on that head shake.
Oh yeah, that's an eye. Nice eye.
Need a hand? Right on. Oh yeah, there we go. Walleye. Beautiful.
There we go.
Grab my camera.
It's right in the corner there.
Ooh, that's a brute. That'll be going back in the lake. For the limits on fish, you can keep up to 20 jumbo perch per person, and there's a combination limit on the walleyes and saugers. You can keep up to 8 walleyes and saugers in combination. Only 4 of those fish can be walleyes. Also, there is a slot limit on the walleyes. 19.5 to 28 inches is protected. Each angler is allowed to keep 1 walleye over 28 inches as a trophy if they want.
Here's a couple of fish that we just picked up here. We just had a pretty good bite. This is a sauger. Saugers have more of a spotted dorsal, not a very prominent white tip, more of a brownish, dullish look. And then over here is a walleye. Walleye's got the prominent white tip on the tail, more of a dark in between solid line, and a kind of a more golden look.
Well, we finally got joined by Mark Arnesen, good friend of mine and part of the family business up here. About time you showed up, Marco. Been missing out, buddy.
Yeah, Roger, sorry I'm late. I had some stuff to do in Chicago. The wife wanted to spend Valentine's down there and I got a piece of pizza, but I'm living proof that you can leave Chicago in the evening, be fishing on Lake of the Woods next day.
If you look at the depth readings on Scott's showdown and my showdown, you'll see that he's in 29 feet and I'm in 31 feet of water. Arnesens positions these rental fish houses on a lot of these reefs offshore from the resort. The reefs congregate a lot of bait fish and, of course, a lot of predator fish as well.
I see it.
Aye?
Pike.
Oh, okay, yeah. Not a 20-pounder, but you see some real big northerns up here, don't you, Mark?
Yeah, we fish them in the spring, and we're targeting the ones that are over 40 inches. My kid last year caught one in December that was 46 inches.
If you book an ice fishing trip with Arnesens Rocky Point Resort, you're going to get great service, great fishing, great place to stay here in Minnesota's Lake of the Woods. You can choose from the housekeeping or American plan packages. Housekeeping packages, you have the kitchens that are fully stocked with all the cookware and utensils. You just bring all of your grocery items and your beverages up, do your own food preparation. If you go on the American plan package, you'll have a hearty breakfast in the lodge in the morning, a sack lunch out on the ice during the day, and then you can choose from some menu items for dinner in the Rock Harbor Lodge. If you're planning a trip for this coming winter, I encourage you to go to their website or give them a call early. This is one of Minnesota's most popular winter fishing destinations, so you want to book early to get your choice of dates. Well, here we are in the Rock Harbor Lodge with what's become a tradition at Arnesens Rocky Point Resort, enjoying a meal of our freshly caught fish on the ice.
Yeah, the fishing was great, service was great. This is my second year doing this, and for sure I'll be back again next year.
Mark, if folks want to experience Arnesens Rocky Point Resort, an ice fishing trip on Minnesota's Lake of the Woods, how do they reach you?
Well, you can give us a call at 1-800-535-7585 or look us up on the web at arnesens.com.
I'd like to thank our driver, Tim Hill, my good friend Scott Walsh, and of course, Mark Arnesen. I'm Roger Cormier. We'll be right back with more Midwest Outdoors. Let's see you guys.
The new Beaver Dam Titanium Tip Stick is the first ice rod with a built-in extendable titanium spring bobber, making it the most versatile ice rod ever. Extend the bobber for ultralight panfish jigging, or retract it for game fish or when it's time for travel. It even has a built-in rattling handle to attract fish. It took a while to come up with an ice rod worthy of the Beaver Dam name, but when we did, boy, we nailed it.
By Chappelle, providing sled shelters and accessories for your time on the ice. Chappelle offers a full line of pop-ups, flip-overs, and the new Bay Runner, the industry's first fully mobile cabin with a shelf for electronics and a comfortable sliding seat. Learn more at chappelle.com.
Hi folks, Roger Cormier from Midwest Outdoors Magazine and Television here at Progressive's 21st Annual St. Paul Ice Fishing Show at St. Paul's River Center. This is where the latest and greatest in ice fishing is here. People are coming in to shop. It's the largest event of its kind in the world. Let's get inside and check it out. It's showtime. As is the case every year, the St. Paul Ice Fishing Show is packed with attendance. Anybody who's anybody is here at the show this year. The St. Paul Ice Fishing Show is also presented by Clam Outdoors and Ice Castle Fish Houses. Here at the show, you'll find many great destinations to plan this winter's fishing trips, including a lot of great resorts that you see featured on Midwest Outdoors. Good friend of mine, Kyle Blanchfield from Woodland Resort in Devil's Lake. Kyle, why do you come to the St. Paul Ice Fishing Show every year?
Roger, it's the best show in the world. This is the place to be. If you're an ice fisherman, you want to see the new products, you want to see the new gadgets, and all the new, all the lodges, and everybody that's in the ice fishing game is here today.
Well, I'm with the father of modern ice fishing, Dave Gens. Dave, you've been at all 21 of these ice fishing shows in St. Paul. Why is it such a special event for the industry?
Well, ice fishermen come here from all over the country, so you get to actually hear some fishing techniques from New Hampshire, Vermont. You know, we have seminar speakers that are from that far away, and they do fish a little different in other parts of the country. And you know, you get to come here and see all that in one location.
What's your name and where are you guys from?
Jim and Connie Gerard. We're from DeSmit, South Dakota.
Tell us about the St. Paul Ice Fishing Show. What are you guys doing here today?
We just came to check it out. We come every year. This is our third or fourth year. I'd like to see what's new and what's hot in the industry.
This is Graham Ruppel from ION. Of course, you've seen Graham fish and panfish in Wisconsin on Midwest Outdoors. The new technology is here at the show. Graham, talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, this is the new 6-inch ION, and what it has is a 40-volt max lithium-ion battery on it. It comes out, it's removable, and with that it slides in here, ultra lightweight, 21 pounds. With this 6-inch ION, you'll get up to 72 holes through 2 feet of ice.
The newest technology for the ice fishing season is here at the show. This is the place to check it out and learn all about it. The show is a great place to meet and greet the Midwest Outdoors TV personalities you know, including Tony Roach, John Thielen from Lindy Little Joe, Mr. Ice Fishing Dave Gens, Markham Pro Brad Hawthorne, Steve Zippy Dahl from Perch Patrol Guide Service, Brian Brosdahl, and of course Greg Jones and me from Midwest Outdoors. Mike Rust, Marine General in Duluth, Minnesota. Unbelievable show. Talk about it.
Yeah, it's been a great show, crazy busy, a lot of people. I mean, it's elbow to elbow in here. It's been nuts all day. Just great things to say about it, and sales have been really, really good. You know.
This is the place to come if you're looking for deals on everything, electronics, fish houses, lures. It's the holiday season. This is the place to shop for this coming ice fishing season.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, we got great deals, electronics, Markham, Aquaview cameras, flashers, ice houses, rods, reels, anything you can think of. We're ready to rig out the beginner, ice fisherman to helping out the expert ice fisherman. So we're here to help.
Now here's a fellow that's enjoying the St. Paul Ice Fishing Show. What's your name and where are you from?
Yeah, my name is Darren Vanderheiden and I'm from Hutchinson.
Tell us about your experience here. You got some gear.
Oh yeah, we come here each year. There's a bunch of us that ice fish together, so we come out and we check the ice fishing show out and check out what's new, and it's a lot of fun.
Looks like you got some deals. You got a new Eskimo auger there, and fish house, and you got the bag of gear on your back.
This is a Christmas present for my son, and then I've got a new rod case for myself.
Don't show this. As you can see, a great place to do your holiday shopping here at the St. Paul Ice Fishing Show. Well, I hope you've enjoyed our tour of the 21st Annual St. Paul Ice Fishing Show. As you can see, great deals, great people to talk to. You'll learn everything that you want to about this great sport of ice fishing. Be sure to make your plans now to visit the 22nd Annual St. Paul Ice Fishing Show. I'd like to thank everybody that helped us out today. I'm Roger Cormier. We'll be right back with more Midwest Outdoors.
The 22nd Annual St. Paul Ice Fishing and Winter Sports Show will be held December 5th through the 7th, 2014 at the St. Paul River Center in St. Paul, Minnesota. It's the largest ice fishing show in the country, so make sure you're there and make sure you stay tuned for more Midwest Outdoors.
Closed captioning of Midwest Outdoors, sponsored by Midwest Outdoors Magazine, on your newsstand now, and the all-new MidwestOutdoors.com, loaded with video, articles, and TV episodes.
The new extreme thermal shelters from Otter feature a new look and unmatched protection from the elements. The fully insulated Pro XT 1200 features a 1200 denier shell built for extreme conditions, while the Thermaltop XT 650 features a 650 denier shell that locks in heat and eliminates condensation. All extreme thermal shelters are built on Otter's legendary roto-molded sled and proven oversized square tube frames. The all-new extreme thermal shelters from Otter, built tougher, stronger, smarter.
For the ultimate ice fishing adventure, the only choice is Woodland Resort in Devils Lake, North Dakota. We offer multiple lodging options, heated rental houses, plowed trails, on-site tackle shop, bar, and restaurant. And then there's the fishing. Your adventure begins at woodlandresorts.com.
Welcome to Midwest Outdoors. I'm Dustin Hafner with DH Custom Rods and Tackle. Today I'm out here with a few of my pro staff guys. We're going to target some crappies and bluegills in the western metro lakes. So stay tuned, let's see what we can put together for you.
Trying to lift these guys, trying to make a reactionary strike from the fish, and they're kind of slow moving this morning. You know, we started off a little bit more shallow in about 7.5, 8 feet of water. We're out here, I'm graphing about 11 feet, and the fish are suspended a little bit, but they're really not moving too much. Slow, subtle jigs is getting them to move. There you go, Josh. There's a little bit better one. Not bad, you know, it's an early morning. They're starting to get a little bit more aggressive, starting to look for some food. We've kind of worked this area over a little bit, and we're really not getting much biters. A lot of them are coming up and they're going back down. We've drilled some holes in the area, but we're just gonna make a move. We sent another guy across the lake. He's been catching some fish, so we're gonna make a move over that way and see if we can't get on some better action.
very important to stay on the move. We made a move. It's my first hole I got on here, and my third nice little Metro crappie here. Beautiful little fish. I want to talk quickly about the way we're rigged up today for panfish. We're primarily targeting gills and crappies. First of all, rod selection is very important. Here we're using one of our DH al dente noodles. The benefit of this rod is it's glass, okay? So we get that light bite detection. All right, very, very important, especially when they're finicky. You'll get that up bite from the crappies, get that little hit from the gills. Today we've got this paired up with the VMC Pug Bug and one of the new Trigger X plastics.
They start off so strong and then they kind of lose ambition halfway, but able to get one to bite. Ooh, that's what I thought it was. A bass. Didn't feel like a crappie. It's a nice little bonus fish, you know, we're out here chasing panfish, but these guys are in here too. They're eating the little bluegills, little crappies, anything they can really get. But, you know, this is our new addition to the lineup. It's called the longboard noodle. It's 32 inches in length. It's a fiberglass rod with a 1mm tip, just like all our other noodle rods, and just gives really great action. I mean, you saw it on that bass that there was plenty left over. I wasn't running out of rod, and it's not one of those herky-jerky rods either where the fish will take it and you're always getting jerks on it. It has a nice flex to it and it really cushions the fish a lot so you're not pulling that hook out of the mouth either.
On a day like today where the bite's fairly finicky and we are targeting high-pressure fish, you know, in the Western Metro, one thing that's very important is to not only spread out and do a lot of hole hopping, cover a lot of area, try to target the more aggressive fish, which we've found now. Another key element is to, you know, change up your presentation quite a bit. We've got some guys that are using hair jigs, some guys are using plastics, like myself. We've got some guys using Eurolarva, waxworms. We're kind of throwing everything at them right now, which is very important, especially when they're finicky like this. You kind of let them tell you what they want.
Ooh.
Long board on the strike.
He's not very big, but he sure is aggressive. What he makes up for size, he makes up with effort. You know, I just moved another hole. I was back 2 holes. Popped this crappie quick. You know, he was high in the water column, so every fish is different. You know, some are on the bottom, some are up high, and you've got to fish them different too. We've got some bluegills mixed in. They bite different than the crappies do, so you always got to trust your electronics and just kind of go from there. Adjust to what you're seeing on the screen.
Well, we're going to wrap it up. We had a nice successful morning here. Got on some good crappies and a few bluegills mixed in.
Yep.
We're going to take a break, grab a little bite to eat. I'm Dustin Hafner, DH Custom Rods and Tackle, and there will be more Midwest Outdoors coming soon.
Whether it's panfish or trout you're after, you have to check out the amazing China bait. This action bait works great with small hooks or jigs included with the package. The small compact container fits in any tackle box. China bait comes in a 3-inch roll, and one small strip will allow you to catch 30 to 40 panfish. China bait works great both summer and winter. Get your China bait today. Call 1-888-203-3373. That's 1-888-203-3373. The amazing China bait. Call right now.
Original Catch Covers are the #1 selling ice house hole cover that keeps snow, dirt, and road salt out of your fish house. Exceptionally durable, Original Catch Covers are made from cold weather polymers that won't crack or break, no matter how cold it is outside. Catch Cover also makes a full line of fish house accessories, all made in Minnesota and all backed by the Catch Cover No Question Guarantee.
Look for catch cover products at Mills Fleet Farm and other fine retailers, or see the entire product line at catchcover.com.
When ice fishing, it's really crucial to select the proper rod for jigging, whether you're fishing panfish, perch, and walleyes. I like to talk about a couple different rod actions that's going to make your day on the ice a lot more successful. The first rod is what's called, this is a Beaver Dam glass noodle rod. Super lightweight. As you can see, it's got a really nice taper on it. A glass rod, you do not have to attach a spring bobber to this because the tip is so soft, it's going to show you that really light bite when you're fishing small jigs or panfish. The second type of rod is one of my favorites. It's a carbon fiber rod with a real fast taper and a super light rod. When I'm fishing real aggressive jigs and spoons all day, this rod will not wear you out. The third rod, and something that's really unique, is what's called a titanium tip stick. And what makes this rod so different from any other type of rod on the market is it's got a built-in titanium wire, as you can see. If I want to fish a small jig or a real small spoon and the fish are real finicky, I'm going to simply pull this spring bobber out, and it's going to detect a real light bite. If I want to fish a lot more aggressive and the fish are biting more aggressive, I simply slide this titanium spring bobber back in, it locks in with the magnet, and I can fish. And also, this rod is great for storage. I'm never going to bend my spring bobber anymore because titanium is bulletproof. That's a titanium stick. When you're fishing, make sure you choose the right rod and you're going to have a successful day on the water. I'm Matt Pachonix with Beaver Dam Ice Fishing Products, and that's your Midwest Outdoors Tip of the Week.
If you're a hunter confident enough to take shots at great distances, the Leupold CDS dial might be just the ticket for you. You simply range your distant target and put that corresponding distance onto your CDS dial. CDS is custom dial system. It's ballistically matched for the trajectory of your specific exact cartridge. It also includes ballistic information required, such as elevation and temperature. So it's the most foolproof way to ensure the trajectory of your bullet is going to have the point of impact that you want. The Leupold CDS dial on this 4.5 to 14 by 40 VX3 and hundreds of other products like it are available at opticsplanet.com. That's your Midwest Outdoors Tip of the Week. I'm Steve Ledden. Thanks for watching.
Nothing performs on the water like Wiley X eyewear. Wind, debris, and peripheral light are sealed out from maximum polarization. And when the fish bite back, our shatterproof lenses don't flinch. Wiley X eyewear. Absolute premium protection.
Closed captioning of Midwest Outdoors, sponsored by Midwest Outdoors Magazine, on your newsstand now, and the all-new MidwestOutdoors.com, loaded with video, articles, and TV episodes.